How's it going?
Talk about this day. Gonna sit out here and have a little conversation about politics. How you doing today?
Pretty good. Cold as shit though.
This is Christian Long Beach famous. Okay, now we often have political discussions, you and I, and a lot of times one of the things that you're constantly bring up, which I think is good, is about the uninformed voter, and you usually specifically identify like your demographic as far as like age.
All right. Well, I'm in my late 20s, born 91 to be exact, and I'm a Republican. So David and I, can I say your name? Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's been a customer at my local store that I work at, and we usually get involved in conversation and just kind of have nice discussions. So the thing that I really appreciate is that where I work at, I have downtime to kind of communicate and just give my little personal perspective on what my political views are. But I just find it funny that so many people just like to hear what I have to say, or at least they want to enter the conversation and kind of give their own discussion piece. So it's always nice to have a nice conversation. So today I just wanted to give a little bit of my own perspective on things. Well, I guess the thing that kind of has me a little bit all riled up right now, or at least a little bit focusing on what's going on, is just the fact that, for the past 4 years, we've had so much political divide in this country. People have been separated between tribalism. It's just red versus blue. It's no longer about, the policy in place or, what people really want in their daily lives. It's more the fact that my friend is now my enemy, my family is against me. It's just division. And the thing here is that most people are upset and angry and have emotion, which is not wrong. You can have that when you're discussing politics. You want to defend your peace, you want to have your own say. By all means, have it. But I want to be informed. I want to be formulated. It's just people nowadays are taught how to think and feel, and without actually fact-checking, without actually looking at both sides of the coin, they formulate their own perspective and end up just causing trouble. So, personally, I think that the main issue lies in this country is that the average voter isn't really educated enough to really know what they're voting for. Now, I'm a Californian, and as a Californian, I've seen policy being drafted and implemented that I don't personally agree with. About 3 years ago now, maybe 4 years now, we had a ballot measure that was going to raise taxes on gas. And if you were to tell someone flat out right now, would you want to raise gas taxes? Of course they'd say no. Who would they? California gas is expensive as it is. But, policy isn't drafted for the average person to kind of decipher. It's just there, as a way to get their own measure put ahead. People voted for it. They were very confused about what they voted for. And now we have an indefinite gas tax that won't be put back on the ballot till about another 2 years from now. But in the meantime, what are the gas prices right now? About close to $4, if not about that.
About that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just, people complain about the status quo, saying, well, I don't want to pay high taxes. I don't want to pay high gas taxes. But the problem is that, that's what it is right now. It's what people voted for. That's why it's very important that people understand what they're voting for.